Hello everyone, my name is Vin, and today I am playing Infernoble because after the ban list they fucked over my Eldritch deck really hard, and I don't really like playing Dragon Link because Dragon Link is a little too complicated. The combos, there's so many. But Infernoble is quite simple. Even though it did get hit by hitting O-Lion and Jet Synchron, you really don't care about that because you still have the Plague Spreader zombie and the Despot one, so it's fine. For my deck, for the Infernoble package, I run triple Ogier, triple Oliver, and double Renown. You wanna open Ogier so then you could send like a Durandal to grave or something. And then you always want to have Renown always get your smoke grenade. You always want smoke grenade in your hand, but if you're going second, then you don't really need that smoke grenade because your opponent might just have like maybe 2 to 1 cards in their hand at the end of the turn, maybe 0. To go into our assault, I run triple Neospace connector with the one Dolphin. Dolphin can also try to pitch out a card from their hand, but you're mostly just using it to look in their hand. You can also use a Dolphin effect to send a card to grave, so you could send, if you draw like a Phoenix Blade, you could discard that. Maybe a Living Fossil, but you could discard a card, which is really good. And then 3 Sublimation Knight with this Squeak Knight. Sublimation Knight is a really good card. It's not only a normal summon, but you can special summon it off of Fireflint Lady. And you do run 2 Fireflint Lady because you can special summon her, and then just pitch her out for another warrior, which is really nice. For our assault targets, 1 Gearfried and then 2 Red Lair. You don't need 2 Gearfried. Honestly, you only need 1. You can always search this card out, and if you draw like more than 2 of them, it's really just a brick in your hand, and it's not useful at all. And then the Super Quantum Lair, you could search this out if you have the Phoenix in your hand, but if you start with this off, it's actually not that bad to start off, because you can special summon it, and you have a free monster on the field that you could use for linking off or synchroing off, and it's a really good card. For the tuners, Colt Wing, Genba, Plague Spreader, and Despot, I think that's good enough. 4 targets is really fine. I was running Vylon Sphere for a little bit, and then I cut it out because it really wasn't useful. Because you really don't need that many targets, to be honest. For the hand traps, triple Gamma and basically the Gamma package, so driver 2. And then I also run the 3 Infernoble, Infinite Impermanence, because Impermanence is quite good. You could run Ghost Ogre, but Impermanence is just better because it can't get called by the grave or triple Tactic Talents. And then the 1 called by the grave because it got hit. For the spells, 3 Heritage and 3 Durandal, because you could use them to search them out. You also run the 1 Rhoda to search out things out. Durandal is good because you don't have to summon a monster, you could just equip it to your opponent's monster. But you really want to either get your Durandal or your Heritage. And then for your equip spells, 1 Phoenix Blade, 2 Living Fossil, and then your Smoke Grenade and your Noble Arms of Arth thing. You want to see this card in your hand most of the time, so sending this to grave and then renouting it is really the best play in the game. For the extra deck, the Infernoble Charles, Trish, Borreload, Coral, Infernoble Nihal Lancelin, Roland, Herald of Arclight, Tatsunoko, and then a Metal Marcher and a Formula Synchron. I really thinking of cutting Trish, but Trishula is like pretty good card, And I did run double Assault before, but you only really need one Assault, honestly. And then for your links, you run the access code Mega Fanabees Auroradon, Assault, Hockey Frybrax, and then a link cross. I think if they ban Hockey Frybrax, that basically ruins this, like the combos with this deck. But if they ban Hockey Frybrax, you basically get your O-Lion back and your Jet Synchron. So, and a whole bunch of tuners back. For the side Nibiru, for combo, Gamma Seal is really good for countering the Dragoon, because Dragoon is honestly the best card currently in the game. Pankratops is a good out to most cards. Harpy's Feather Duster is good for like Eldritch, Mystic Mine, any of those control decks that use spell and traps. It's also kind of good on Sky Striker if like they are having like that their field spell and then the multi-roll on field. 2 triple tactic talents. If hand traps are hurting you a lot, second round you just hit these in, you draw to 2. Hopefully you draw into Fire Flint, or you could just take control of their monster. This is one of the best cards in for to replace Called by the Grave, because it's the only card to replace Called by the Grave. Triple Cosmic for, again, Mystic Mine and all those other decks. Evenly Matched, because I think Evenly Matched is one of the best cards to just out anything, because they could span the board and you just evenly match, and that's really good, honestly. So you just go main phase 1, battle phase, and battle phase evenly, and that's great. And then 1 red reboot, because you really just don't like traps. Traps are probably, they have decent effects, and you don't want them to go off, because Imperial Order fucks you. What else hurts you? Solemns hurt you. A lot of things hurt you. So I would say I would show you combos, but I'm just gonna go into a duel and show you. So hopefully we get a game. Oh, quite fast. Okay, so the main thing you want to get out of your deck is Borreload Savage Dragon with your Infernoble Charles. So you're gonna always go first if you have the chance to. So this is not a bad hand to start off with. Normal summon Ogier, activate his effects. You're gonna send a Renowned. Then you're gonna activate Oliver to send. Let's send Phoenix Blade and then Oliver out. So now you can just go into your Assault, or you could go into Rolling first. Well, we're gonna just go into Assault, and then we're gonna search out that Gearfried. We're gonna activate Assault's effect to send 4 to the grave. So Smoke, Durandal, Living Fossil, and to special summon the Oliver. Activate Durandal, target Oliver. Activate Durandal's effect to add a. Where is he? To add the Renown to your hand. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your Link Cross. Special summon the tokens. So 1, 2. And then you're just gonna go into your roll-in from here. Activate his effect. Now you're gonna special summon your Renown to add a Smoke Grenade. Now go into Formula Synchron. Activate. Search out Rhoda. Add a Fire Flint because it's a free target. Activate Fire Flint. Now use Roland and Link Cross to go into Halky Fibrax. Halky Fibrax activates. And then you're gonna go into your Plague Spreader. Next thing, you make Metal Marcher with your Formula Synchron and your Fire Flint. And that's gonna add you a Roland from your graveyard. Next, you're gonna go into your Aurora Dawn with Metal Marcher and Halky Fibrax. Aurora Dawn activates. Special summon, special summon, special summon. Then you go into Borolo Savage Dragon. Activate its effect. You're gonna target the Halky Fibrax, get 2 counters. Oh shit, I fucked up. I see. I'm not great. I'm gonna send that and add a what is the best target? Sublimation Knight. So you have a couple negates and then you have your Rododon on the field. I could have played that a little differently. Okay, he's playing dinosaurs, so we're gonna Borolo Savage that Fossil Dig. So you can't search out Miscellaneous, because Miscellaneous is the best card they can have in their hand. And you don't want them to have that card in their hand. Because the most definite card that they're going to search out is the Miscellaneous. Honestly, if they don't hit Miscellaneous, hitting Fossil Dig to 1, like Rhoda, because Rhoda is the same thing as Fossil Dig. Rhoda is just a worse Fossil Dig. I don't see why they don't hit it. Okay, he's playing Evil Czar. Okay. I was expecting to battle something harder. Okay. We're gonna activate the Savage. Squeak Knight. Activate Squeak Knight. Do not activate Squeak Knight's effect, because that will fuck everything up. And then there's the Charles. Activate Smoke Grenade, target Charles, Charles activates. Popping the Smoke Grenade activates, target. Okay, your deck is just bad. Man, I know I'm sounding kind of toxic here, but I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of bad. Then add the Oliver and the Ogier to the Charles, and then you just have a really big beef stick. Or activate Gearfried, send a Fossil Dig. Specials on the Gearfried for free. And then, why not? Plague Spreader or Oradon. Battle phase attack. Play next round. Side deck. He's playing some traps, but I don't expect anything from it. I did not save my deck, huh? Okay. I was thinking of playing DDD because I think they can go into a Rusty Bardich that can then search you out Phantom Knight supports. So then it can be DDD DDD Rust. Wait, DDD Phantom BA. It's like PK Fire, but with DDD. Alright. This is a terrible starting hand, I guess. We're gonna activate that, send the Oliver to special summon Oliver. I guess we could activate Fire Flint. Okay, actually no, this is combo-ish. Easily. I'm gonna go into a Assault here. Assault's gonna activate, adding me the Gearfried. Then we're gonna activate Assault's effect. Send for... Let's go Durandal, you. Actually, we don't need that Durandal. So bam, bam, smoke grenade. And then we can go Oliver. Then we can special summon this. Add that smoke grenade to hand. Then we're gonna go into Link Cross. Link Cross activate, special summon 2 tokens. Then we can use the tokens and Oliver to go into a Roland. Activate Roland. Use Roland and the Link Cross to go into Halky Fibrax. Halky Fibrax activates. Despot 101 would be the best play here. Then we could use Despot 101 and the Link token to go into a Formula Synchron. Formula Synchron activates. Draw 1. We still have our normal summon, so we can normal summon Plague Spreader. We'll reactivate Fossil Lake first. And let's go into a Fire Flint so we can get a level 1 on the field. So then we can go into our Metal Marcher here. Metal Marcher is going to activate to special summon a Roland. Then we're going to use the Metal Marcher and Halky to go into the Rorodon. Rorodon activates, special summoning a tokens. Next we're going to activate Rorodon's effect to special summon a Mega Phantom Beast. Go into Cold Wing. It's going to become level 7, so then we can make him with our Colt Wing. To Borreload, Borreload activates, adding the Arctic Fibrax as counters. Then we can activate normal summon this. I seem to fuck up somewhere. I don't know when. But we could just attack. No. I don't think you will. Durandal send. Fire Flint lady. Fire Flint you don't need to run 3 offs because she's just an extender. And yeah, you can make the argument that if they're an extender you should run them at 3. But you don't want to see her as much as you want to see your starting cards. And plus, the main problem about this deck is you have to run it over 40. Which is something weird about this format, because a lot of decks are running over 40. Dragon Link runs over 40. Infernoble runs over 40. I'm trying to think. Adamancer, some decks run over 40. Eldritch does not run over 40 sometimes. There's just a lot of decks running over 40. I really want to see what can come out of this new set that just came out. I don't think much will be of it because it's just like support for the Egyptian god cards. I mean, they could keep pumping those out, but mainly I think what people want is to get some decks that are balanced and not broken like Dragon Link. Because they should hit LP. Hit LP, maybe hit like some of their extenders. Hit like Quick Launch, because Quick Launch is a really good searcher. Because it doesn't only search its special summons and they surrender. Okay. So main thing I want to change about this deck is maybe consistency. Maybe to make the combos a little better, but other than that, this deck is perfectly fine. Um, my name is Vin, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.